What up, guys? I got another standard match for you here today. It's pretty cool if I'm going to say it myself. I'm using a new team that I've been working on, and it works pretty well. So let's jump into it. He's leading off with a Steel X. Okay, I haven't seen that one before, but he's leading off with that. I got my sweet WMR lead, and I'm just gonna fake it out first just to see if it has anything but leftovers. It does have the leftovers, so it kinda didn't matter. But I'm just gonna switch out, go into my Big Daddy, because I know he can't do anything to me, and I didn't want to stay in a low kick, because I knew it probably wouldn't even be a 2-hit KO, since that thing has amazing defense. So he sets up his rocks. I do the same as he switches out into Flygon. Okay, that isn't very common since Swampert is a physical wall, and Flygon uses mainly physical attacks, but I'm thinking that it's one of those lure ones with hidden power grass. So I'm gonna switch around to my Heatran to take that, and he double switches into a Metagross, which is, cool. I guess he's got it out for the Ice Beam, and I actually get the advantage here. So I'm just gonna go straight for the Fire Blast, knowing that he's probably gonna switch out, but I don't really want to over-predict this early. I actually missed, but it doesn't really matter since he sends out a Kingdra, which from my previous videos, that a Kingdra does not really take too much from a fire attack at all. So I'm gonna go into a Big Daddy again, just to try and roar him away after he sets up, since I don't really have anything else for this Kingdra. And sorry, he's gonna set up the Rain Dance, which is, Dragon Dance is a little more common, but Rain Dance works very well too, since it actually doubles its speed, but he doesn't get that extra attack boost, so I take that Surf pretty well, and I get him rolled out. I get his Metagross, which is not too bad, but it's not too good either. I'm at kinda low health, so had I been at full health, I would probably just have started Earthquaking, but this time I'm actually gonna try to go for a Yawn. Yes, Yawn. This is a gimmick Swampert that I built. It's meant to force switches and roar things in and out, and I try to go for there. He actually packs the Sand Headbutt, and he gets the flinch, so it's really unfortunate because I don't get to yawn him. I don't get to almost put him to sleep, so he's gonna be able to take me out of the Sand Headbutt. I didn't want to switch because I didn't want anything to take it, and I didn't want him switching moves on me for any reason. I could have switched out into my Will because it wouldn't even have done anything to it, but he has rocks up, and I don't want to take rocks damage with my wheel since it's weak to it. So I'm gonna go into my Shaman. I'm gonna go into my Shaman. I thought he couldn't do anything to me, foolishly, but he actually has the explosion. After I Earth Power him, I knew it probably wouldn't kill it, the Earth Power, but so for some reason I just didn't expect the explosion, and he just explodes on me. Kills my Shaman already. I was really sad about that, because Shaman is one of the most important team players on this team, and without him my core is kinda ruined. So I'm gonna go into Andromeda, my Starmie, because it's scarfed, and I know that it can take on his Kingdra and his Steelix, which is the only guy, and his Flygon, and those are the only guys that I've seen yet. So gonna go into him. I kinda expected him to switch to Kingdra to take the water move, but just in case he stayed in, I was going to trick him to cripple him, and he does actually stay in and roar, but he is now crippled, and he won't be able to do too much to me anymore. He's locked into roar, and he gets my Heatran too, which is great, possibly the best matchup for me. I'm gonna go for Earth Power here. If he stayed in, he'd take a lot of damage, and then I'll just have to switch out. If he switches out, then I get an Earth Power off or something. And he does switch out to the Kingdra, which is awesome, because I get to take that out. I'm a Scarfed Heatran too, I've got 2 Scarfers on this team, which is, people don't expect that too much, so it works very well. He sends out his Nom Nom, which is a Vaporeon, and I can't do anything to Vaporeon, so I'm gonna switch up to Andromeda just to see what he has, and to hopefully fire off some Thunderbolts at him. he actually goes for protect. I don't know if he predicted me to stay in or what, but he's gonna go for protect here just to scout for what I'm gonna do and to get a little more leftovers. Oh, and I do thunderbolt him to try to at least do some damage. I'm gonna thunderbolt again this next turn, and it won't do that much. And he's actually gonna toxic me. It doesn't really matter too much since I have natural cure, but I can't stay in for too long since he can stall me out with protect and stuff. So Enderman is now poisoned. I'm thinking about what to do with this Vaporeon, because without my Shaman I don't have anything to hit it with super effectively. So yeah, that's why when you kill my Shaman you actually kinda break my core. So I'm gonna go out to MukeryRulezz, a little WoW reference there. And he's actually gonna protect to stall out a ton of poison, which is, you know, great, because I got the free switch. And I'm gonna go for Sword Stand here, and he protects again. And I'm like, yes, 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 because one Sword Stance is very often all that Lucario needs to sweep teams. So with +2 and Life Orb, I'm thinking that a close combat is gonna be enough to take that that Vaporeon out. And his health goes down, and he actually does get taken out. So that's great for me. I knew that he probably wouldn't switch, since from what I've seen so far he doesn't have anything to take a close combat. So he's gonna go out into his Flygon again, and I did a little calc, and extreme speed does maximum 95% to a Flygon. So I'm just hoping that I can get a crit, or that he doesn't have 31 IVs in both HP and defense, and he does not. He goes down, I don't get that crit, but even if he didn't get taken down, I would have had way while to range kill him with Ice Shard. So he says his straight Krunk again, and you know, before I said that Steelix has amazing defense, but it's not that amazing that it can take a super effective stab +2 Life Orb with a critical hit close combat from a Lucario. I don't think that crit mattered, since I also did a calc on that one, and it did minimum 139%, so it would have definitely been taken out. And his last poke is gonna be his shiny event Raikou, and I'm just gonna extreme speed that thing too. If it does not get taken down, then again I can take it out with VOL. So that was a good game.